Yo, smash the like button. We back. What up, Fight World? Your boy Ego. We back with some more boxing. We're gonna talk about that good old sport of boxing that we all love so much. Thank you guys for joining me. Boxing is lit. I be having cowlicks. My hair it gets curly, so it start bunching up. But listen. Everybody is talking about Wilder Fury still. You guys said that, nobody knows Wilder in America. Well, God damn it, I guess they know him now because this Wilder Fury fight is getting some press. You guys have to understand that Vasily Lomachenko, who they've put every bit of, resources in to promoting in terms of word of mouth and saying he's Muhammad Ali. He's fighting this weekend, and it's a unification, and people are still talking about Wilder Fury. Joe Rogan was talking about, naturally, Tyson Fury was on the show, but, he has a very popular podcast. He's talking about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Brendan Schaub, he was talking about it. Just the world is talking about it. To this day, there's a to this day meme where everybody's putting their favorite captions when Wilder said that to this day, So without a doubt on my mind, Wilder Fury was good for boxing, good for the heavyweight division, great for the heavyweight division, great for boxing, and the rematch is undoubtedly bigger. Not only Lomachenko versus Jose Pedraza this weekend, Cecilia Brækhus is on the card with Clarissa Shields. It was supposed to have Roman Chocolatito. It has Juan Francisco El Gallo Estrada. He's on the card. Nobody's talking about Kell Brooks fighting this weekend. Nobody's talking. Dude, nobody can speculate why the ref took so long to begin his count. He walked over casual. I keep watching it. Listen. It is what it is. The outcome was what the outcome was. But a lot of people, just fake shit in boxing, per usual. Motherfuckers thought it was over for Tyson Fury. And, through divine intervention or whatever, he was able to get back up. But, the count, you have to look at it. The ref has the discretion. He walked over casually. Jack Reese told you. He said, I gave him, it was a hot. Basically, he didn't want the fight to rest on his shoulders. So he gave Tyson Fury every opportunity he could, which is his discretion. But you can't doubt that the whole procedure, he gave him choices, he gave him chances. Even getting all in his face, you know what I'm saying? Getting down at his level. He could have, he didn't have to do that. But, I'm glad he gave him the opportunity because it created this, and Tyson Fury was able to emerge. So, he let him go out on his shield, or he gave him the opportunity to go out on his shield. So I'm not complaining about it. But, a lot of people are acting boisterous now when they thought it was over. And they're acting like the fight was so one-sided and all that, I told you, I thought it was a drawish type of fight. I really did. The 2 knockdowns, much needed for Deontay Wilder. Other than that, if he didn't have 2, he would have easily lost the fight. But with 2 knockdowns and the filler rounds at the beginning where he was doing good, it made the fight drawish. It's just the reality of it. People acting and see, this is the other thing. Another point a lot of you motherfuckers is not talking about. Everyone's like, Tyson Fury Masterclass. Nobody's taking away, or at least me, I'm not taking away from what Tyson. Block Harris Mahmoud. Block him. Do we have any shooters? If we have any shooters, just announce yourself. No shooter? Okay, I'll get him. Hold on. Bow. Rockabye, baby. That was easy. Listen, I'm here to talk boxing. If you playing games and stuff, then you'll reign on top with short like leprechauns. It is what it is. It was a good fight. You know, Tyson Fury did his thing, outboxed him. But people keep saying Masterclass. I don't know that I would say it was like Masterclass in spot, maybe. Like, when I think of Masterclass, I'm thinking of like Floyd Mayweather, like, you know, where he's just like dominating Canelo. That's a Masterclass to me. Masterclass is, to me, not getting brutally knocked down. You know, I don't think, or you could say he was putting on a Masterclass before, but you know, when you look at the whole scope of it, he got, you know, he really got hurt in the second knockdown, 2 knockdowns, you know. But like I said, I don't even like talking about this in depth because a lot of people, they're going to try to misconstrue and bend and twist what I'm saying. Bottom line, it was a good fight. Fury outboxed Wilder in the middle rounds. Wilder showed heart and resilience by, you know, putting up with that and producing something big that he needed in the 12th round. Fury's glove touched the mat. I gotta watch it again. What part was that? You said there was really 3 knockdowns. Yeah, but you know, a lot of people are acting like super one-sided. But anyway, another thing with the Masterclass for me is this: Tyson Fury landed 13 more punches. You know, people are acting like this was like this like crazy shutout where Tyson Fury like threw everything he wanted and Wilder threw nothing. You know, I think people are jaded by the fact that Wilder didn't look at his best, and he looked sloppy in parts. So I think people are going off of feeling rather than what they see. But, you know, Tyson Fury landed 13 more punches. So it wasn't like this huge blowout. Like Tyson Fury landed 47% of his punches, and there were like a lot of them were power shot. It was a close fight, good fight. So deal with it. Rematch coming soon, hopefully. Now let's do the Boxingego roll call. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you at? Where you from? Let's get it. City, state, zip. We gonna turn it up. Smash the like button. Mr. King Palmer, $2 super chat. Salute Ego. Salute to Ego's Armory. We working. Wasn't a master class. All he got was his nose broken. His nose is broken. I don't know if his nose is broken. Baltimore, Maryland. We gonna talk about it some more. You know. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? What? Miami 305. Alabama Bomb Squad on the ride. Shout out to Pasadena 626. DMV, Memphis, Teaneck 310. Compton, Hartford, Connecticut, Chicago, West Garfield Park. Let's get it, Showtime. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? VA and Evelyn, where they at? Where they from? What? 98802 DC, always in the building. Shout out to DC, man. Macramento, Sacramento, where y'all at, huh? Willimantic, Connecticut. I don't know where that's at. Shout out to Dallas, Connecticut. AJ getting passed by Spence Wilder. Does Khan apparently want Crawford? Listen, we're going to talk about all this good stuff. I just need y'all to smash a like button and turn up one time. Let's go. Now, you know, I just want to do a brief roll call. Let's get into it. The mic is already warm because I already kind of started talking. Quick update, too. We about to take off with the game. You know, I just see 2019 got to be big for boxing. And, you know, I'm going to do my part. So, quick announcement with the channel. Patreon. I know there was a lot of people who signed up for Patreon and then they got off the Patreon because there were no, you know, exclusive updates, because that was my bad. I launched, but I wasn't, you know, fully ready. But now we on it. We got channel members. We got Patreon. So if you want to join the Patreon, it's different. You don't get the emojis and stuff that you get with the channel members, but you can kind of pick your denomination of support more than on here on YouTube. And the perks are really going to be, I'm going to mirror the perks, but I revamped the Patreon. You know, let's try to crank that up. The more we get, the more we can do. It's that simple. I'm really trying to create a team, because for me, it's not even about, I can handle what I'm doing. You know, I can handle my workload. I know what I'm going to do, but I can't, you know, I'm not going to go to LA for every media day. You know, I'm not gonna go to New York for every media day. So it's time to start branching out, you know, and utilizing some different resources. So, you know, we can go to the next level. I'm just always trying to up the ante. So anything y'all do, super chats, Patreon, channel members, all that, we appreciate it. But Wilder Fury, it's just the talk of the town. You know, everyone's talking about it. So it's a big fight. Tyson Fury says he wants to have the rematch in Old Trafford in the UK. Wilder still has the belt, so, you know, I haven't really heard because they didn't let me answer my question or ask my question on the media call. So I was going to ask him, was he down for the UK? You know, but I didn't get to ask my question. So I don't know. I don't know his standpoint on fighting the UK. He seemed down for Joshua, but the rematch is going to settle it. But, I want to say I favor Wilder in the rematch, you know. And the reason being is kind of what Wilder's team said. Like, you got to listen to what Shelly Finkel said. Tyson Fury boxed his ass off, and he still got dropped twice. And it happened, the hurtful, the word when he was really hurt and shit was the final round. So, you know, had Wilder been able to produce that in round 8, who knows if Tyson Fury would have been able to go more rounds being badly hurt. But, you know, like true Hollywood movies, the drama came at the last minute, which made it epic. You know, the Undertaker shit. But if the Undertaker shit would have happened earlier, if Wilder was able to pull the trigger earlier, then I think the prediction that I had and a lot of people had probably would have come true. But props to Tyson Fury. He boxed his ass off. But now I think Wilder would probably be a little bit looser in the rematch. You know, I think he's a real competitive person, and he knows that he can hurt Tyson Fury, and he knows if or when he was badly hurt. You get what I'm saying? He can also maybe leverage his weight, because he came in, he said the night of the fight, 209. Maybe he decides to come in, you know, 220, 215, or 219, a little bit more. So I just think adjustment-wise, like Tyson Fury looked well, you know what I'm saying? Like, he boxed well. Wilder didn't. So I just think there's more room for improvement and things that Wilder can do and enhance. Tyson already boxed well, and it still came out with the draw. But yeah, see, on my channel, I just keep it fair, you know, call it how I see. Wilder's punching power is incredible. To be 209, 212, and to floor a guy who's 6'10", 260, 250 something, you know, and he's doing this time and time again. That's true God-gifted punching power. You know, you could say whatever you want about his style, is ugly or wild or windmills and all this extra shit, but that man has power. So he's always in the fight, and he has heart too, and he's athletic. So, you know, all in all, it's a good event. I want to see it. I want to see a rematch. And this kind of splits things with the whole Joshua saga. You know, Joshua now, I in my opinion, I've been very open and transparent. I really believe that Anthony Joshua's team played this all wrong. All wrong. Because now, yeah, 50-pound difference. That's insane. You know, that's what I'm saying. People always say, like, oh, you're biased, ego and shit. But listen to what they said. They won't even give credit to something like what I just said. That would make them mad. So who's really biased? You know, they're not even willing to look at. I'm like, hey, I give credit for Wilder. His punching power is real. No, shut up. He lost, motherfucker. You know, who's really biased? You can't even admit something that's all too true that everyone can see. You know, so we don't worry about that. You know, there's always I didn't get in this game to please everybody. You know, there's always going to be hate and, you know, people say stupid shit. But good fight. I'm not mad if you had Fury winning. Not mad if you had a draw. If you had Wilder winning or thinking the knockout, it should have been a knockout. I'm not mad at that either. You know. But for AJ, the reason why I think his team played it wrong, you know, we got to get the likes up, people. Smash the like button. We just working. But the reason I think AJ's team played it wrong is because they let Wilder and Fury steal the shine from the heavyweight division. People felt like the heavyweight division, is back and alive and well, and they breathe new life into the heavyweight division, and Joshua has nothing to do with it. You get what I'm saying? He has nothing to do with where the heavyweight division and how it's being spoke about right now. Nobody talked about Joshua versus Povetkin, for the following days afterwards. Do you get what I'm saying? Nobody talked about Joshua Povetkin Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What is it? Thursday? People are still talking about this. The fight already happened on Saturday, so days later you're still talking about. People didn't do that for Joshua Joseph Parker, Joshua versus Povetkin. I'm just being real. Who was talking about Joshua versus Povetkin on Thursday the week after, So the point being is AJ, they keep saying he's the cash cow, untested outside of America. See, this is what I respect about Tyson Fury. He tested his star power outside of his region. He came to America with no beefs, no quarrels, and arguably beat Wilder, depending on who you ask. You get what I'm saying? So Tyson Fury said, fuck it, I'm the Gypsy King, I'm a true warrior. And he didn't care where the fight happened. Joshua did. Joshua said 50 million. No, I don't know, man. I can't even understand. Like, Joshua was offered $50 million guaranteed plus pay-per-view. And arguably the fight would have been bigger because a lot of people counted Tyson Fury out. People wouldn't count Joshua out. He's undefeated. He's, looks built like an action figure and shit. So that fight probably would have even been bigger just based off of the pretense, just based off of, what people thought Tyson Fury wasn't ready and equipped and stuff. That's why the pay-per-views probably could have did $1 million if they knew what the fight was going to actually look like. You get what I'm saying? But AJ, he squandered all these opportunities. Tyson Fury didn't worry about it. Tyson Fury said, okay, I'm from the UK, but I'm a true fighting man. I come from a long line of fighting family. They're talking about he's donating his whole purse to mental health issue. He's like, I can't die with this shit. I don't care about the money. Meanwhile, Joshua had 50 million guaranteed to do whatever he wanted. Donate it, keep it, spend it all on yourself. And he said, I'm not coming to America. It's that simple. Their team said that. They said, we're not fighting you in America. We hold the cards. Tyson Fury could have been on some prima donna shit. I beat Klitschko, and that's better than, Stavern or whatever. I'm not fighting you in America. He didn't even do that. And guess what? The cold part about it is, as great as Tyson Fury's performance was, he probably didn't get 50 million guarantee. In fact, I know he didn't get 50 million guarantee. They said his guarantee purse was 3 million. So that just goes to show you the contrast, stark contrast in attitudes. Deontay Wilder, he got a 4 million guarantee. Joshua got 50 million guarantee. That's insane. Look at it. Wilder Fury was still a big fight. It was the next best fight that could happen. And their guarantees are 3-4 million. Of course, they're going to make a lot more money on the back end, but that was their guarantee. Joshua got guaranteed that, like, you can't tell me that's not respecting your A-sideness, because their guarantees were 3 million and 4 million. You got guaranteed 50 million. So everybody respects that you're the A side to put up that money. And your biggest reason is we need proof of funds, but we never asked, or we're not fighting you in America. The first one needs to happen in the UK. The fans can't fight for you. No disrespect to UK, great fans. But what they gonna do? The cheers. If you're getting melted with Wilder right hands, them cheers ain't gonna do shit. We just seen Tony Bellew sent to the crossroads by Usyk in Manchester. The fans can't fight for you. The fans, there's nothing they can do. That's not gonna determine skills, style. Those things are gonna determine the outcome more than the fans. It's cool to have support, but Look at Tyson Fury, and see this is what I'm saying. Like when you take a shot that nobody expects you to even do well in. Tyson Fury's done that twice. Klitschko and now Wilder. Even though he didn't get the decision, a lot of people thought he did get the. He was the true victor. He's taking risk, bro, and his risk taking has put him on another plateau of respect level. How can you not respect Tyson Fury? Like honestly, I'm asking from the heart. How can you not respect the man? The man got, shot, stabbed, kicked when he was down, failed, doubted. Not literally stabbed and shot. He was like, oh, he got shot like Tupac. But you guys get what I'm saying. He'd been through the ringer, came back, put on that type of performance, got up in the 12th round, How can you not respect that? And part of why this respect grows is because he's doing this, going to people's backyard. That's true gypsy shit. He on that gypsy shit, man. Joshua got offered more money to come to this motherfucker and turned it down. He got offered way more money. Tyson Fury got $3 million guaranteed, and he had to make the rest of his money on the back end. At least according to this California State Athletic Commission. This man Joshua got offered $50 million. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. $50 million. I don't care if it's from BT Sport. I don't give a fuck if it's from BET. If it's from Radio Shack. If you from the hood and shit, the money still spend the same. Like, what are you talking about? They're like, oh yeah, it's BT Sports money, man. I don't give a fuck whose money it is. It could be Sosa from Scarface's money, motherfucker. If you say you got it for me, I ain't asking no questions. What you're talking about? And that BT Sport bullshit is bullshit anyway, because they told you to accept the amount, and then they would, you can be granted a meeting and, further the rest of the deal. They wanted to know that we had your buy-in, that we had you loaded, right? So obviously if it's something like a contractual thing where it's like contractually can't happen, then the fight wouldn't happen. And you can expose that. Say, hey, we got the contract and the money came from BT Sport and they wanted sole ownership of the fight and they wanted to cut Sky Sports and DAZN out and we couldn't, but you didn't even allow it to escalate to get to that point, to the point where you can even show people, show us that, show us that. Say, okay, we accept 50 mil. We'll come to America to fight 50 mil. And then if they said something that was contractually, a non-starter, then you can, cross that bridge. But he didn't even agree to it. So it never even escalated to that point. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I'm selling a car, right? And I say, hey, if you want to take a look at the car, meet me at this park at 3 p.m. I'll let you test drive the car, blah, blah, blah. And you don't show up. Like, just because you meet me at 3 p.m. doesn't mean the car is yours. But you have to check it out, You have to look further. And that's the next plunge to purchasing the car. They didn't even do that. So, it is what it is. And again, I think a telltale sign is how Joshua's team is even talking. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We working. We the livest live stream. I swear we ain't saying nothing but the truth, man. Yeah, he said he's not going to sell his soul, and you guys are taking 30 seconds out of a 10-minute interview. Who cares? Listen, I do hour-long streams. You could take any piece of evidence or any 20 seconds or 30 seconds, 5 seconds, any clip that I said, and then ask me about it. And it's not going to ever be a problem. Everything I say, I'm accountable for it. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying like if I mess up or whatever somewhere along the line, but I still said it. I'm going to take ownership for it. Joshua's talking about, oh, you take a small piece, you take a little piece out of a 10-minute, but you still said, give me 50 million, I'll take the fight tomorrow. That's what you said. Nobody Nobody told you. See, but that's what I'm saying. AJ, Team AJ, they thought it was cute, you know, and say, hey, oh, they say it's $100 million fight. Listen, back that train up. They said it's $100 million fight. Your own promoter said it was $100 million fight, Wilder Joshua. You know what I'm saying? So he's making it sound like Wilder's team is the only one that said it, but your promoter was the one that compared Joshua Wilder, says the biggest fight in boxing, said it'll be bigger than Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson. It'll be more lucrative. Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson was like a $112 million fight. 113 million, somewhere around there. Right? So, you know, they thought it was cute doing these little... Listen, I promise you, I studied the game. I studied this game. Do you guys want to know something funny? If y'all want to know something funny, I guess this is Comic View. Remember BET Comic View back in the day? If y'all want to know something funny, smash the like button, and can I get some hell yes in the comment section? I'm going to tell you something that's oh so funny. I'm going to tell you something that's real funny. I studied this game. I got big eyes for a reason. I see it all. I see what's going on. I see the double standards. I see the hate. I see the favoritism. I see what people say, hear what people say, and I interpret, I analyze it. I got a memory like an elephant. I remember this stuff. It's going down like Selly Cell. Listen, funny thing is this. Peep, you notice Anthony Joshua, ever since he created this like skepticism of if he wanted the fight by asking for $50 million, right? Asking for $50 million and then not taking the $50 million and instead offering 17.5 flat rate as a counter or response offer, right? Do you notice this? Peep the pattern. Joshua at that time was doing a couple of different interviews, like with IFL, right? He was doing interviews talking about this subject matter. Ever since that particular interview, right? You notice he has not been doing all these like exclusive interviews. Did anyone notice that? Notice how Joshua's not doing a bunch of exclusive. I'm not talking about like him talking at a media day and talking about Wilder. I'm talking about an exclusive interview. I have a camera and I met up with you on this given day to talk to you specifically about that. It's like they don't let Joshua talk no more. You get what I'm saying? He ain't doing no interview. He was doing. I could think of a couple IFL interviews. He looked like he had like a blazer, a black like dress coat, like, you know, GQ suit. I don't think he had a tie on, with a white dress shirt. And then he was like, it's mad. He said it's $100 million fight. Give me $50 million. I'll take the fight tomorrow. He said that. Then he had another one where he's sitting on like some kind of brown couch and there's hella VHS tapes behind him. A bunch of old school vintage movies like Jaws and The Matrix and shit. And then he was talking about that, and he was talking about Wilder and signed the contract, big boy. He's doing all this stuff. Now, ever since that $50 million like fupa, you know, he's not. I don't really see him doing that many interviews. He's not doing them exclusive interviews like that anymore. I'm not talking about like Sky Sports occasionally, because to me, Sky Sports is a studio. You know, I look at it, Sky Sports, they're not independent like this. It's not the same as like YouTube to me. You know, they have a budget and shit, like a bigger budget and all that. So that's, to me, more of a controlled environment, right? And I noticed that Joshua, he ain't doing them interviews anymore. It's like he don't want to even be crossed up. He don't want to say the wrong thing or something. So, you know, he's not even doing a bunch of exclusive. He was doing exclusive. They was meeting up. You know, Eddie Hearns and all that was meeting up. They was meeting up, doing all these interviews and shit. And then, you know, that just completely fizzled out after that $50 million. Just check the timing. You know, it's just, all I'm going to say is certain things are ironic, you know, like even Pacquiao. Mayweather made a big deal, and, you know, this is probably going to hurt some people's feelings. I don't give a fuck. Mayweather made a big deal about the Olympic-style blood and urine drug test. He was like, yeah, I mean, I moved up in weight too, but shit, I didn't just walk through no damn body. All of a sudden, Pacquiao started looking more human. That's, circumstantial, but it's what a quinky dink, mighty coincidental. As soon after that drug testing bullshit, after Floyd brought that up, Pacquiao, the knockout, Pacquiao did not, up until recently with Lucas Matisse, who, didn't do shit at welterweight, but whatever. After Mayweather brought that up, Pacquiao did not have any more knockouts for several years up until 2000 and this year when he fought Matisse. You got to look at it. Like I said, what a quinky dink. Same thing with Joshua. All of a sudden, you say the $50 million thing, get caught up in your words, and people are like, oh, hey, I thought you said 50 million. How you turn it down? Blah, blah, blah. Now, all of a sudden, you ain't doing that many interviews exclusively. Nobody brings that up about Pacquiao. Man, come on, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. You see, that's what I'm the realest. Like Wilder say he the realest champion of business. I'm the realest at this. This is what I do. I'm the realest at this. I really know boxing. I really talk boxing. I really fuck with these fighters. They know me, Like, I'm the realest at that. I'm just saying, it's a coincidence. Pacquiao, all of a sudden, Mayweather started talking about drug testing, and Pacquiao declined it, and then suddenly he ain't destroying people and having people look like Elephant Man and all that. But hey, shit happens, right? Mystery shake slow up and all that. But, fuck it. I'm gonna drink my mystery shake. Fuck it. Can't be too good, guys. I chose to be the bad guy. Fuck it. But anyway, that's what I noticed with Joshua. All of a sudden he get crossed up in his words with that 50 million. Now he ain't, he ain't doing all these exclusive interviews, smiling and shit with that little silver tooth. He not doing as many. He's doing them in more controlled environment, media day, Sky Sports. Anyway, I like what Wilder and Fury did. You move up 7 divisions, you are on a knockout streak, and all of a sudden the streak ends with a quinky dink, like my boy Ego said. Man, like I said, it's whatever. That motherfucker Pacquiao came up from napkin weight. Like, hey, what weight do you fight at? I fight at napkin weight. My weight class is my division is these napkins. The motherfucker came up. He went from fucking USB 2.0 weight to flash drive weight to whatever the fuck with Margarito. Come on, bro. Pacquiao weighed the same as this fucking chapstick and shit. Motherfucker chapstick weight and shit. Blistec, Carmex weight and all that. Hold on, let me put my shit on, man. This motherfucking Pacquiao, man. Fucking Pacquiao is that fucking, you go to the taqueria and they give you that pico de gallo. The shit be good as fuck. They put it in the little salsa, the little salsa bowl. That's what Pacquiao is at fucking pico de gallo weight. That motherfucker went from pico de gallo weight to destroying De La Hoya. Okay. That's what's up. This motherfucker really went from pico de gallo, bro. That motherfucker Pacquiao started at fucking SD card weight and shit. I believe I am the same as SanDisk in this SD card, micro SD. This motherfucking memory card weight, PlayStation 2 memory card fucking weight, moving up. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all annoying me already. Pacquiao started. This motherfucker started at SD card weight, bro. Okay. Pacquiao started at mated sock weight. You know when you're doing laundry and you find a mate and you bundle up. That's how much Pacquiao was weighing this shit. Mated sock. Fucking weigh the same as a pair of socks. He gonna go up and destroy Margarito. Bro, come on, bro. I began my career at dumbbell weight and I decided to move. The motherfucker weighed the same as a dog leash, and then he moved up 8 weight division. Okay. I'm just saying, what a quinky dink, motherfucker. What a fucking HEPA filter weight and all that. This motherfucker vacuum bag weight and all this. Move up hella. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Bro, do you understand when I was like, I'm not even bullshitting. When I was in the 5th grade, I weighed what Pacquiao weighed. Probably 4th or 5th grade. That's what I'm saying. Like, this motherfucker started at. Pacquiao he used to weigh in with weights in his pocket. Like, this motherfucker cheating. He putting weights in his shit. Hell nah, bro. Google it up. Pacquiao used to put hella shit in his pocket. Motherfucker had a brick phone, a kilo of coke in his left pocket, trying to make weight, bro. Come on. Pacquiao started at nickel bag weight. You get that triple beam. You break up the weed and shit. That's how much Pacquiao weighed when he first started. Motherfucker went from incubator weight to whatever the fuck Margarito weight or whatever. That dude was in an incubator, motherfucker. What y'all talking about, bro? Anyway, what a quickie dink, motherfucker. That dude was putting hella shit in his pocket. You ever see that clip of that black dude stealing hella, like, they caught him stealing, like, stuff for a barbecue, like food? That's the hoodest, I want to say a different word, but I'm not going to say it. But anyway, that's the blackest crime you can fucking have. And then anyway, when they're like, come on, give us the meat back. He stole hella meat. And he's pulling like slabs of ribs and all this bullshit out, like this big ass packs of ribs. The motherfucker was eating good. He was trying to eat good. He was trying to take it to the back, y'all. Boogie. The motherfucker was had the cookout lit. I don't know if y'all ever seen the video. He started taking out hella frozen delicious meat, and when it's frozen, it's like heavier and shit. That's what Pacquiao was doing on them scales. He was putting fucking slab of ribs and carne asada. Hey, if you ever see that video, that shit is funny. He's at like Food Max or some shit, and they're like, give us the meat back. He kept pulling shit out. Like, what? This motherfucker a magician. Fucking Pennywise the clown. This motherfucker, he pulling out hella meat, hella delicious meats right now. Man, I don't want no barbecue that been in your trousers and all that. Motherfucker eating ribs. These ribs taste like dick. Like, this motherfucker put meat in your groin area. Hell no. Extra tangy. What the fuck? Is that a pube? Oh, hell no, that ain't no pube. Motherfucker put... Y'all, just go watch the video, because y'all gonna make it like I'm crazy. That man had hella delicious meat. Pause. Let's see, that sound kind of crazy. He had hella delicious meat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Fuck y'all. Anyway, Pacquiao. Motherfucker went from Visa debit weight to 152 and all this. Anyway, fuck what y'all talking about. Joshua, he just ain't doing no. Y'all funny. Joshua, he just ain't doing them same interviews, bro. He's just doing workout videos and shit. Posting food pics. He's like, man, I gotta keep it simple. But anyway, I feel bad, Joshua. I don't think his team handled this shit the right way. Man, that was some delicious ass meat. And that motherfucker put it in some FUBU sweats. Man, fuck that. Like, really? You could have just like pushed the card out or something. You gonna just put it there? Hell no, I don't want that. Like, Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Ding, ding. What movie is that from? If any of y'all know that movie, doom, doom. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you? That's an old school movie. Who? Tell me nobody knows that movie. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some? What movie is that from? I just thought about. My brain is fucked. FYI. Nah, I ain't seen hers. Eddie Hearns. I didn't see his interview. Do y'all? Oh my gosh! Still I rise. Wow. Daddy, would you like some sausage? I don't know. That movie is so stupid. It was kind of funny just because it was like ridiculous. The girl was giving birth and he like bit the umbilical cord. Like, you doing too much. This shit was hella inappropriate. Damn, my fucking mustache feel like a wizard and shit. My mustache getting all in my mouth and shit. Anyway, yeah. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like Japan 4, the sashi? Hey, that shit. I wonder if that's on Netflix. That shit hella old school. Anyway, yeah, the heavyweight division back, motherfucker. Smash the like button, cause hey, I promise you, 2019 we lit, buddy. I got so many ideas. We just about to execute. You know, now it's about the execution. We already got a good, you know, I'm in the lead. I Papa Willie, like Lil Wayne said. We doing good, doing great. We gonna take off, and I ain't talking about the Migos. We about to take off. I promise you. This shit gonna be fun. Just buckle up. We set the trends, they copy. It's that simple. Man, Pacquiao was selling Krispy Kreme donuts on the street. You know, motherfuckers bought them too. Donuts are my weakness. I could have been a cop. I love donuts. But anyway, yeah, Pacquiao was selling fucking Krispy Kremes, fighting and shit, trying to make weight, eating the donuts and all this. But Joshua, he got to do something, baby. Cause Wilder, see, this is the thing I like. Wilder and Fury, they can settle the score next. So Joshua, if they feel he's playing or he's trying to like high charge him, then they can just do it again and run it back and make a lot of money without Joshua. So that's the thing I like, because before it was like Joshua wanted to hold all the cards. So, you know, all roads, you had to go through Joshua to get that type of paycheck. But now they created their own lane. And that's what I like about it, you know. So Joshua himself and Eddie Hearns and stuff can't starve him out. You know, can't starve him out. I like that. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We working. From Barry Hearn interview, it don't sound. Hold on. He sound. Whoa, y'all gotta work. Listen, I love y'all to death, but y'all gotta work on that grammar. Y'all got me sounding like Jack and the Beanstalk and shit, like the Giant. It says from Barry Hearn interview, he said that. Like that, that's above my pay grade, whatever you just said. I'm trying to sound it out. He said it, not like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Like he said it, not all. Yeah, I can't read like that, bro. Y'all got me reading like Mayweather and all that shit, bro. You gotta retype that, bro, because that's like giving me an aneurysm trying to read whatever the fuck you was putting. Yeah, these motherfuckers. Fee, fi, fo, foam, Fury, foam, fall and come, and he did done. Like, I don't know. Y'all gotta, don't text and drive, bro. Yeah, don't do that. Someone said AJ messed up, no more leverage. See, that's what I'm saying. Or his leverage is dwindling down. And I think Matchroom has to know it. Because look it, if Joshua fights Dillian White, Derek Chisora, and you know what's funny? Listen, I got a poll on my page. Just tab the community. I don't know how you can see it on the phone, but if you have a desktop or maybe even a tablet, there's a button. It says about, it says videos and community. Type on community. I got a poll, and there's a poll, and I asked who y'all want to see Wilder fight next. Joshua fight next. And do you understand? 4,500 people. I just put it up yesterday, but we already got 4,500 votes, and Deontay Wilder is the one winning. So it's funny because a lot of people are saying that Tyson Fury was robbed and stuff, but people still want to see Wilder versus Joshua. You know I love you typing ass. Hey, y'all wildin' in this comment. Hey, Hunter Ellis, why you bringing up old shit? I realized that sounded kind of weird. I didn't mean it like that, but it sounded weird. Why you bringing up old shit? Anyway, yeah, man. The people, at least on my poll. Listen, if you want to vote, they always be acting like I'm in charge of, like I'm rigging stuff. I don't have time to be doing all that. If you want to vote, vote. I told you how to get to it. It's in the community section on my page on YouTube, and vote. Vote for who you want to see him fight. And everyone had Deontay Wilder's in the lead. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up so y'all can see. And that's, a lot of people are saying, oh, Fury got robbed, then why y'all voting for Wilder then? Why is everyone still voting for Wilder Joshua then, if Fury got robbed? See? Yeah. Look, the votes just went up to 4,600. Bro, what's wrong with this? Anyway, you see the little bar. Deontay Wilder, up. 60%. 22 said they want to see Fury fight him. Dillian White winner got 8%. Gerald Miller got 12. So, to this day, these look like similar numbers to when AJ put the poll. Wilder was the number one choice that people wanted to see for Joshua next. Then it was Tyson Fury. And then definitely behind was the other one. Dillian White, Derek Chisora. And that sounds about right from what I've talked to, what I've heard talking to people. Where is AJ girlfriend? He always with them boys. Hey, y'all wildin' in this comment section. Belts on the line, power versus power, and long rivalry, ego, that's why. But Tyson Fury is a domestic rivalry, and then some people are saying he won. So why wouldn't you want to see the guy you felt won get the opportunity? Belts don't define you. Like obviously belts, help your cause or whatever they can. But Pacquiao got a belt, and then Keith Thurman got the same belt. So, we already know what Pacquiao does, so it doesn't matter. Broner Pacquiao is for a title. You get what I'm saying? So, a belt's not the only determining factor. If you thought Tyson Fury won, then why are you not pushing for your winner to fight Joshua? That's a domestic rivalry. That fight's been talked about, a long time, as well as Joshua. That's why I told you, for me, I don't really care. Those three guys, round robin them anyway. The rematch with Wilder, Joshua. Wilder and I don't care. I don't care what's next, but I think it should be between them 3 guys battling it out. Exactly, ego boxing. Matchroom loves a domestic match. Why not go Fury? It's an easy fight to make and it will sell out. See, that's what I'm saying. The fans is fake as fuck. I'm trying to tell you, they be faking it. See, Dillian White, when Dillian White fights Derek Chisora, which we seen in 2 years ago, and we already, seen 12 rounds of it. They're like, yeah, it's a cracker of a fight, and it's a banger, and this is a great fight. When David Haye and Tony Bellew, that's a huge fight. Carl Froch, George Groves, right? These are all huge fights. But then Tyson Fury, these guys are saying that Tyson Fury won, and AJ, and they're both from the same net, the same region or whatever. And then now they don't want to see that. They want to see Wilder's fight him. This is crazy, bro. It's like you can't please people. That's what I told you. Me from the jump. It's a massive fight. That's what I'm saying. Now all of a sudden you prefer the USA versus America versus UK, but these other fights you love the domestic versus domestic, and big up that fight. The other thing, Matchroom, their MO is kind of being like put on Front Street. Here's why. Oh shit, hold on. Like, they have Kell, Brook, and Amir Khan, yet how can you not make this fight? 7 years in the making. 7 years. To this day. How? I don't understand it. I thought Kell Brook was about to fight this stripper on the weekend. And yes, Kell Brook's opponent was like, I think, a Chippendale dancer or something. And he fought Peter Quillen a couple years ago. And then because y'all hate Peter Quillen, shout out to my dude Kid Chocolate. But since y'all hate him and he's a PBC fighter, y'all said that Peter Quillen was cherry picking. Now Kell Brook, Eddie Hearn's fighter, is fighting the guy that Peter Quillen knocked the fuck out. And he left in a stretcher. And I don't know where he's been since. And he's a stripper, and now y'all are all of a sudden with it. But when Peter Quillen was fighting him, it was the worst fight ever. This motherfucking, he's fighting a Chippendale dude. Yeah. This who he fighting, Magic Mike and shit. I'm just a man some who knows that around without even. This who Kell Brook fight. This who Kell Brook fight. That's who Kell Brook fighting this weekend. Now all of a sudden y'all like it. Man, come on. Hey. We gotta play some stripper music one time for the club. What's the stripper instrumental? Hey. Yeah. Shout out to Matchroom Boxing. Finished yet? We working. This is DJ Easy on the station that slaps you across your motherfucking forehead. Yeah. Get ready for this Matchroom boxing card. Kell Brook versus Sarafa. Oh, we in our zone, baby. Oh, it's on. We in our zone. This is Kell Brook fighting a stripper from Chippendale, and I ain't talking about no Rescue Ranger. He fight. This who he fighting. Smash the like button. Drip, drip, drip. Lips. Yeah. Basically. I'm afraid to drown. If that means I'm deep up in your ocean. That's his opponent. Yeah. You know what you're here for. Be your body like a limber. I'ma make you feel like a nympho tonight. Yeah. Luda. Just that stripper music. Matchroom Boxing 2018. Smash the like button, you motherfuckers. Alright, listen. Let me come in right here. Luda. I said, I'm gonna make your body wetter than ever. We get together, you can tell as soon as I approach you. When you're feeling uptight, get right, don't fight. Lighten up like Sammy Sosa. Women call me the super soaker, and I'ma soak your bed to death. How long can you hold your breath? Asthma attacking. Waking up wondering what happened. Making me hot like Tony Braxton. Huh. Luda. Let's get it, man. You know what you're here for. Benny Benny Lim. Anyway, that's who Kell Brook fighting. Thank you. You know, hold your applause. So, yeah, when Peter Quillen knocked him out, he was a cherry pick. Now Kell Brook's fighting him. And then Kell Brook said when he was fighting Errol Spence, he was saying he couldn't make welterweight no more. And then now he says he wants to fight at welterweight. So this is the problem, Matchroom. Benny Benny like a limb. I'ma make you feel like a limb tonight. And Chris Brown be killing it. I'm gonna make you into me. We gonna get freaky. No, darling. Anyway, bro. This is the thing with Matchroom. How can you not make Kell Brook versus Amir Khan and they both signed to you? And then Wilder versus Joshua, you're blaming Wilder. But you can't, they're not even making an in-house fight that we all thought. I thought Kell Brook and Amir Khan shook on it and said they would fight each other at the Tony Bellew versus Alexander Usyk fight. I thought they said it at the Tony Bellew versus Alexander Usyk, and I do shit. And I run through crews and I do spit when I do. Listen. So what happened? What happened, Captain? You know, now they're talking about Crawford versus Amir Khan. I don't know. Crawford looking like a beast. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to look. You know, Khan can box. But I'm about to really fuck your head up. Smash the like button if y'all want me to fuck y'all up. See, I got points all day, man. I'm on point like a thorn out here, man. We're on point like porcupine puss. Let's get it, man. If y'all want me to kill y'all with facts, smash the like button. We all know that how that's gonna look. See, that's the thing. Is Khan, if he was more durable, he would be a real factor and a real problem. But you know, Bud is just so competitive and he's hitting hard. It's hard for me to see Khan winning that. Because Khan could be doing great in the fight. Eesh. He can be eesh-eashing you the fuck up. But then if he get touched right, then I don't know. I like Khan though. He got heart, but you know, everyone has the same concern. You got that concern. Khan, if you get touch right. Touch. 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 If you get touch right. Touch. Yeah. If you get touched. Touch. I don't know what that touch. That touch, bro. I don't know what's going to happen. That's what I mean. That's why it's like a roller coaster. You don't know what you're in. Touch. Eesh. Hey, that song was tough. Hey, Omario was kind of killing in that video though. He's boom doom doom. Touch boom doom. Hey, he was killing. I could have been a DJ, you know, formerly. But how can't Matchroom make that? How can he make that? They both with you. No wonder you can't make Wilder Joshua. You can't even make that. But here, if y'all want me to really fuck y'all up with facts, I can keep going. We ain't done enough. If y'all want me to keep going, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'm about to drop a crazy point that I don't hear nobody talking about. You know, leave it to the kid, Stream King. I need a hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah in the building? Look at Sarah Valdez with the auto correct. Hell yeah. All right, listen. No, don't try to change the Sarah Valdez. We seen what you put. You said hell yeah. Hell. All right, check it. This is why new media is on top. And the other dudes hit the rock bottom because they quick to jump on certain topics and then give these weird spins that don't really seem right. All right. Danny Garcia, you know this. When Crawford they said like a couple of days after they announced Crawford, the rumor came out or whatever that Terence Crawford was going to fight Luis Collazo, and it got poor feedback. A couple days later, Ring TV has an interview with Top Rank, and they said, "Hey, our first option wasn't even Collazo; it was Danny Garcia." And I said, "Hey, that sounds a little bit funny." You know, a couple days after the Collazo Crawford announcement that gets poor feedback, now you're talking about a fight that didn't happen. So it sounds like they're trying to blame and, you know, shift the blame. So people say, "Oh, Danny Garcia, you cherry picker. This is why the fight didn't happen." Blah blah blah. I didn't jump on that bandwagon, but a lot of people did. They were like, "Oh yeah, Danny's ducking and Danny's doing this." Answer this for me. Why the report came out that you offered Danny Garcia $3 million, I think, to fight Terence Crawford? This is what Top Rank said. But then you offer Amir Khan, who got knocked out by Danny Garcia, $5 or $6 million. Explain that. Explain that. Once again, I know they say I talk a little fast, so you listen real fast. I ain't gotta slow down if you catch up. Bitch. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. A lot of y'all jumped on the band. "Oh, Danny Garcia's ducking. Top Rank exposed him. He's ducking. He's ducking." I'm like, nah, I don't know. I wouldn't consider that a duck. You know, he was probably already fighting Adrian Granados for one. You know, it just hadn't been announced formally. You know, you called Angel Garcia, which was suspect. You know, why not go through Al Haymon? "Oh, we want to make sure you got the message." When you should still go through the proper channels and then maybe do a sidebar conversation with Angel. Like, "Hey, I gave Al Haymon some information just to recap you. This is that." So to me, all the way around, it sounded like a scapegoat because Crawford and Collazo wasn't getting the best response. But once again, explain it. I'm looking for answers. I'm not always right. But if I'm not right, then I need you to explain it. So, once again, when that report came out, they said they contacted Angel Garcia to make a fight instead of his actual management and advisor, like Al Heyman, and they claim they can't get a hold of him, yet they got a hold of him for Terence Crawford versus John Molina and Felix Diaz somehow, some way. Frank Warren was able to get a hold of them to make the Deontay Wilder fight, but I digress. Bottom line is, in that report, in that interview, they offered Danny Garcia $3 million to fight Terence Crawford. People said it was a duck. But then you turn around and the report saying that Amir Khan was offered a guarantee of $5 million. They were supposed to both be on ESPN pay-per-view. So once again, why would Amir Khan be given a $5 million guarantee, but the guy who knocked him out, Danny Garcia, was only given and offered $3 million through his dad and not his advisor and his management staff? His dad is not his manager. He's his trainer and dad. So, once again, Danny Garcia knocked out Amir Khan. And you could say, oh, he's coming off a loss. But he's coming off a loss to Sean Porter, an elite level welterweight. And it's, he didn't get, destroyed. He thinks he won. Some people thought he won. Amir Khan coming off of a shaky performance versus Samuel Vargas where he was knocked down. And before that, he beat Phil LaGreco. And before that, he got knocked out brutally by Canelo. So once again, it leads me to believe that that Danny Garcia wasn't a true offer. Shout out from Pakistan Ego. Listening to you for a long time. Appreciate your realistic viewpoint. Shout out to Pakistan. Bless up, brother. Bless to you. I appreciate you for being down with me. Because Khan brings more international fans than Garcia. Devil's advocate. I think Garcia offer was more to. Nah, that's bullshit. I can't ride with that. Because what is Khan? What did he? Why were the pay-per-views for Canelo Khan not anything extraordinary? They didn't surpass Canelo versus Golovkin, Canelo versus Cotto. They were they didn't really do much greater than the Liam Smith Canelo fight. So I don't believe that. That's reaching to me because there's no provable. Danny Garcia has Barclay stats. He has the high. Him and Zab Judah, I believe, is out of boxing is probably the highest attendance or the second highest. Eric Morales fight did real good, So I can't rock with that. What international fan base, and see, that's the thing. Mayweather's that y'all say he's all about money. Why didn't Mayweather fight Khan if he's just this huge phenomenon? I'm not saying he's not popular, he don't have no fan base, but Khan doesn't. How many people will watch the Samuel Vargas fight and was checking for that? Or Phil LaGreco? Those are his latest joints. So I don't really see this huge acclaim. I was trying to play devil's advocate. I know, but that doesn't make sense. I mean, listen, when I talk, I always try to look at multiple perspectives to see if what I'm saying makes sense. To me, that doesn't make sense. I don't see this internet, even playing devil's advocate, like I said, is still reaching to me because it doesn't sound like, bottom line, how is Amir Khan worth $2 million more guaranteed coming off of Phil LaGreco and Danny Garcia is and Crawford is a big. I mean, we'll do a quick vote. What would you rather watch? Danny Garcia versus Terence Crawford, a rematch from the amateurs where they're 1-1. Terence Crawford 1-1, Danny Garcia 1-1. And Danny Garcia has a chin. Or you want to see Amir Khan versus Terence Crawford. If you had to pay for a pay-per-view, what is more? Do you know what I'm saying? What would you pick? What's the more compelling fight to you? Okay, Khan, Crawford. Let's vote. Garcia. Crawford, Garcia, Swift. Garcia all day, Con Crawford. See, that's what I'm saying. That I've seen 2 people vote for Con Crawford. 3 for Con Crawford. Me personally, I would rather see Danny Garcia versus I'd rather see Danny Garcia. Like for me, like I look at it like this. Con, he probably has one way to win, and that's by outboxing Crawford. But then he also has a chance to get stopped. Danny Garcia has never been stopped. So if Terence Crawford was able to stop him, I would be impressed. Because Lucas Matisse didn't stop him. Sean Porter didn't stop him. So if Crawford did, I would be like, wow. You know, this dude's for real, for real. I mean, we already know he's for real, but you get what I'm saying? If Terence Crawford stops Amir Khan, that's, you know, cool, a cap in the hat. But it's already been done a couple of times. So I'd much rather see the Garcia fight. Garcia also has more power to me. And he's more of a, he's going to time you. You know, so that power and timing with the chin, more intriguing than, to me, of a matchup than Amir Khan. You know, maybe if Amir Khan never fought Canelo or some shit and he was undefeated at welterweight, maybe, you know. But the current form Khan, yeah, I definitely would rather see Danny Garcia versus Crawford. But anyway, it's still, to me, that's not justifiable that Top Rank would offer Danny Garcia, a former champion in the division. You know, he was just, you know, he just fought for a title, came up short in a competitive fight. Crawford ain't proven at 147 though, bro. Khan is undefeated at welterweight. Khan just got knocked down by Samuel Vargas though, at welterweight. Samuel Vargas got destroyed by Errol Spence and by Danny Garcia. See, that's another thing. See, y'all can't outwit me. Khan just went the decision with Samuel Vargas, his last opponent, a guy Danny Garcia fought at home before the Keith Thurman fight, and Danny Garcia stopped him. So it's not about just triangle theories, but any way you slice it. Danny Garcia stopped Amir Khan. Danny Garcia stopped Samuel Vargas, who Samuel Vargas didn't knock no Danny Garcia down, and he got stopped by Danny Garcia and Errol Spence, and he had a loss before that. Y'all can't fuck with me. Just admit it. You ain't got enough stamps in your passport to fuck with Young Ego. What you talking about? You gotta know boxing, bro. So I would rather see the guy whose 2 losses were all, like, you know, somewhat contested. I thought Keith Thurman beat him. Sean Porter was, you know, close, depending on what you like and all that. Amir Khan has losses that aren't debatable. When he lost to Danny Garcia or Bradis Prescott or Canelo, there's absolutely no debate that he lost. You get what I'm saying? No, he didn't rise from the dead like Tyson Fury versus Canelo. He didn't even rise. You know what I'm saying? He got knocked out with his eyes open, bro. That's scary. His eyes were open. Peterson one is debatable. I'll give you that. But, bro, you're naming one. Danny Garcia beat Peterson too. Bro, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. You said Khan versus Peterson is debatable, but Danny Garcia holds a win. It was a good fight, close fight. Some people thought Peterson beat him, but, you know, the judges rock with Danny Garcia. So Danny Garcia has a win over Peterson too. You not fuck with me, dog. It's whatever. Bet whatever, dog. You can bet whatever. It doesn't matter. So, you know, I'm just giving you my opinion. Listen, I don't think Amir Khan versus Terence Crawford is a terrible fight, but if it plays out like I think it is going to be, then, you know, I'm just going to be like, oh, told you so. Like I said, Khan's a phenomenal, like I don't know if I said phenomenal, but he's a really good boxer. It's just his durability, bro. If he was more durable, he'd be lethal with it. You know? So he's going to have to be on point with Crawford, because Crawford's going to try to get him out of there. Definitely. And I don't think, You know, just how, like, even more so than Tyson Fury, how you know how people were saying, oh, the tune-ups he had in preparation for a Wilder. Tyson Fury, you know, is 6'10" and looked to be more durable and stuff like that. Amir Khan, his preparatory fights, I'm really worried about that for going into a Crawford fight, because he had a 40-second bout with Phil LaGreco, who's a YouTube chef, fact, and then he just had a war with Samuel Vargas. That doesn't really get you ready, to me, for Terence Crawford at all. But, you know, we'll see how it plays out. Maybe Khan can pull a Tyson Fury. You know, I think Amir Khan should fight Kell Brook. That's just my personal opinion. That's a dangerous fight too, but at the same time, you know, it's for UK bragging rights, and it's already kind of been. It's like the Brandon Rios, Victor Ortiz, you know, fights that should have been happening. Yeah, for real, Khan looked like shit. But how many times have we seen Khan look shit and then come back with a good performance? But see, I'm not, like, me personally, I'm not going off of the up and down stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, I go off of consistency. Danny Garcia, consistently, you know what you're gonna get. You know, he's not the fastest guy, but you're gonna consistently get. He's gonna show his chin, you know, show his power, try to counter. You know, Khan, that doesn't give me confidence. And that's not, and what you said is not always true, because he looked shaky versus Chris Algieri. Then he fought Canelo a year later and got knocked out. So that was back-to-back performances where he didn't look crazy. Shout out to Sir Douglas, man. Yeah, the Canelo fight, he shouldn't have done that. But I said that at the time. People didn't listen. So, I don't know. But bottom line is, nobody's answered the question. Why offer Amir Khan $5-6 million, but then turn around and the guy who beat Amir Khan offer him $3 million? That's not a legit offer. That's like AJ offering Deontay Wilder, you know, $10 million to fight, but then you offer somebody that Deontay Wilder knocked out more money. You know, you offer Luis Ortiz or Bermane Stavern $12 million. How's that work? Unless they've done something to surpass the person that knocked them out in their career. And I don't think Amir Khan, I think, like, put it this way. Who has had better recent performances? Let's just cut the bullshit. Danny Garcia or Amir Khan? Recently, whose performances have been better? Clearly Danny Garcia. Because his are Keith Thurman. You know, he didn't look the best in that fight, but, you know, it was still competitive towards the end. Then he fought Brandon Rios and knocked him out. The only guy to knock him out with a headshot. And then he fought Sean Porter for a title and lost close. Versus Amir Khan's last 3 performances, Canelo got brutally knocked out when he was winning. Phil LaGreco, a 40-second bout with a YouTube cook. And then he fought Samuel Vargas and got knocked out. You know, so you could say whatever. Danny don't want to fight nobody. Whatever. Anyway, I'm about to wrap it up. Y'all putting like foolishness. You know, I got to get to some edits. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. You know, we got a lot of stuff coming. Just keep it plugged. I might do another live stream in a little bit. You know, I got to donate some things. You know, 'tis the season to give back. So, you know, I'm just purging through some things. Decluttering, donating. Holla at the boy. Khan does sound more exciting. All right. Okay, here. Y'all keep saying, that's cool. Like I said, fine, fuck it. Then I don't want to hear nothing. Who's picking Khan to win? That's simple. Who thinks Khan could beat Terence Crawford if they fight in March? See, I get back to the basics. See, Marshall, he said, peace, Eagle. I'll be back when Khan beats Crawford. All right. Let's put some money up. Put some money up. It's nothing. We'll put in the escrow account, all that. I gotta rock with Crawford, bro. Terence Crawford, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. These dudes don't. They say whatever, but they ain't trying to put no bread up. Put that bread up. That's what I'm talking about. Talk my language, man. I'm bilingual. I speak English and bread. Put that money up. You know, there's not too many people at that welterweight division fucking with Bud. You know. And based on Amir Khan, like I said, Amir Khan's a good fighter, but his recent performances, he's gonna have to show me something that he didn't in his last, 3 fights. And like in between trainers and stuff. Nah, bro. I don't think he's with Virgil Hunter anymore. He's not with Freddie Roach anymore. I don't even know who's training him. Who fought Vargas? I don't know what that means. Who fought Vargas? Who's Vargas? What are y'all talking about? Jesse Vargas? Luis Medina, they ain't hearing you. He's with Goosen for sure? Okay. That's what I thought, but I don't know. But it's something special. Nah, he's with Goosen now, I believe. See, that's what. See how the whole chat got shut down. I said who's picking Amir Khan to beat Crawford. One person said that. So you guys y'all keep saying it's a great fight, but then only one person is picking him to beat Crawford. Once again, I'm gonna ask again. Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan. If they fight in March, who's winning? Just put the last name. Put Crawford or Khan. That's it. Crawford or Khan. Who wins? Crawford, Khan. Put the last name of the fighter. Who wins? Okay, we know you voted Khan because you already did it the first time. Hey, I can't wait. We gotta get this Ego Fight Club turned up. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. Oh my God, this Ego Fight Club gonna be dope. Marshall is a man fed. See, that's what I'm saying. I would love to hear like not even just type it. I want to hear your voice to hear you break down how this is gonna play out. These dudes be just saying whatever, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's emotion, and then I guarantee you, if it don't play out like he's saying, we will never see his name again. He's gonna switch his profile picture. These motherfuckers go into the witness protection program. Like they switch their name, cut off their mustache, all types of shit when they get a fight prediction wrong, because they talk all this shit beforehand, and you know what Crawford does, and you know what he would do. Most likely in that situation. But then they want to, refute it and all this stuff, and then they go into the witness protection, just like an informant. They go into the witness protection program. Let's see who picks Garcia over Crawford, to be fair. But listen, Crawford's a phenomenal fighter, so I told you he's going to be a handful for anyone. Some people wouldn't even pick Errol Spence over Crawford. That's not the point. Okay, if you listen, here's the end all be all. Who stylistically has a better shot of beating Crawford? Amir Khan at 147 or Danny Garcia at 147? Who do you think? If I'm not saying they do beat him, but if you had $10,000 in your savings and you had to put it with one person, I'm going to ride with this person to beat Crawford. You couldn't pick Crawford. You had to pick all your savings on either Danny Garcia or Amir Khan to win. Who would you pick? Luis Medina says Danny. If you absolutely couldn't pick Crawford and you had to drain your whole savings, and you had a lot saved up for years to beat Crawford, who would you see? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Look at what people are saying. You would pick Khan? All right. Then great. That's good that Khan has support. I'm not mad at Khan. Get your bread then. Then there should be no. If the fight is announced, then I don't want to hear no complaints. Listen, I think if it was like Khan shouldn't have fought Canelo, bro. If he just stayed winning at welterweight and he had been looking good and kept active and stuff, then I think it's a really interesting fight. Hey, Sarah Valdez out of pocket. I'm out. Y'all are funny. I'll be back with another one. All right. I don't want to hear nothing. If Crawford fights, you guys seen it. If Crawford fights Amir Khan, then everyone should just celebrate it. It's going to be on pay-per-view too. So, yep, I want to see it do good pay-per-view numbers and everything. Because y'all said Amir Khan, some of y'all think he'll beat Crawford. So, great. Hopefully you guys support it. My birthday month is March. So me and Marshall, we can have a friendly wager of some type. Anyway, I'll be back. Shout out to everybody for listening to me. We working. Peace.